out. Next, the rainbow that appears at one point over the Magic Castle was originally going to be CGI. Then, as an actual rainbow showed up, the film crew spontaneously decided to shoot the real rainbow, partly due to budget considerations. And in quotes, they're like, well, if we shot that, we'd save about 50 grand.
That's a lot of money for a rainbow.
I know.
Kind of hard to imagine you would CGI anything into this either.
Yeah, I agree. That would be a tough CGI. But
It's just fundamentally on this movie, I feel like.
dumb.
What?
You get it, Seth.
Yeah, I get it. I wish I didn't.
Yeah, Seth. Woo! Second truly. Yeah.
I'm popping off.
Boo, Brandon. Second truly.
You should have
Boo.
Boo.
your third.
I should be done with my third?
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up. With the exception of veteran actor Willem Dafoe, nearly the entire cast was made up of first-time or inexperienced actors. Writer-director Sean Baker discovered Bria Veneti on Instagram. Valeria Cotto, who played Jancy, at a Target, and Christopher Rivera, who played Scooty, was living at the motel on the Strip like his character was.
You already said that about him.
I know, but it's
Get his
mixed
ass.
in with the others.
That's why we're married.
Get my ass.
Well, no.
Get his ass.
I don't like this anymore.
Get his ass.
I thought Pagan was funny earlier.
Next,
Even Caesar said it.
Caesar, you love it.
Bria Veneti, who played Haley, said that the perfume selling scene was mostly improvised. After the tourists to try and get them to sign a release for the footage to be used in the film.
Nice.
Nice.
So all those people were made up.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Except they were real.
Yeah.
That's like what I was saying about the ending scene, which we'll get to later, but like I was saying, just imagine just seeing yourself like in this movie. And you like had no idea.
Yeah. Oh, is that me?
Let's get to it now. Next
I was
fact.
the Florida Project all along.
The majority of the film was shot on 35mm film. However, the end of the movie in Disney World was shot on an iPhone 6X Plus. The two children, their actual parents, director Sean Baker, cinematographer Alexis Zabe, and acting coach Samantha Kwan all went into the park to secretly film the scenes in Disney without paying the fees to film inside the park.
It's fucking
I
so
know.
baller.
I know that was like a whole fact, but the only thing I could focus on is the fact that someone's last name was Kwan, and all I can think about is Mrs. Kwan.
That's all you took away from that fact?
Yep.
Mrs.
As
Kwan.
soon as you
Homie
said,
Kwan.
as soon as you said Kwan, in my head I was like, Mrs. Kwan.
Miss-
I could
Mrs.
see her through
Quantico?
the little spy hole on the door.
Good
as
one.
we speak.
I thought it was beautiful.
Do you think that they got in trouble like once the movie came out? Disney was like, you need to pay us?
I don't think Disney's too worried about that money.
That's fair.
Yeah, they're pretty rich.
You're right. Don't do it again.
Uh,
Because they didn't tell anyone, I think, until it was released, and then they're like, fuck, there it goes.
Yeah.
They could have sued him.
They probably did, but what are you gonna do?
Disney loves to sue.
They really do. And my last fact, ultimate fact. I am the one to weigh a ton, don't need a gun to get respect up on the streets.
Nice.
Nice.
Is my nominations fact. It was nominated for one Oscar for Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role by Willem Dafoe.
Because for another Oscar too, there.
Nominated at the BAFTAs for Best Supporting Actor for Willem Dafoe. At the AACTA International Awards, Best Supporting Actor Willem Dafoe nominee. At the AARP Movies for Grown-Ups Awards, it was the winner for Best Intergenerational Film. And it was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in Willem Dafoe. Yeah, we take those. The Casting Society of America nomination for Outstanding Achievement in Casting in a Drama. But there is a lot.
Do you think?
Yeah, we don't have to do it
nominations.
all.
Critics' Choice. This is a good one. Winner for Best Young Actor or Actress, Brooklyn Prince. Nominee for Best Supporting Actor, Willem Dafoe. And nominee for Best Picture. Just trying to see if there's any other big... Well, I guess the Film Independent Spirit Award, since it's a small budget A24 film. Nominee for Best Director and Best Feature. And
What?
Golden
buddy?
Globes, Willem Dafoe as well. Golden Schmoes, Willem Dafoe.
Do you think Caesar keeps
It's
winning
widely-
because he has to go outside?
Probably.
It's a widely acclaimed movie. Yeah.
By Lucas.
By me, by Marina. I think besides the nominations, every other fact, I think all points to the story of how this is like an authentic, real, like artistic vision. I think everything in there is all about like, this is like DIY, this is from the heart, all that, which is, I just eat that up.
Yep. Oh, Willem Dafoe got a SAG nomination as well.
Of course.
Wah, wah.
That's not a sad thing.
It's a
I
sag
said
thing.
SAG.
Yeah,
He's sagging.
Like tits.
he's sagging. Wah, wah.
Like glorious tits.
Peeps. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let our dog outside.
I can do
We're
that
going to talk
too,
about
so you're
Nicole Kidman.
Perfect. I don't mind missing
not-
that.
I can put him out if you want to stay.
I'll be back.
It's a long walk.
Nope. I'll be back.
She does not want to hear about Nicole Kidman.
Fine. I guess I can talk about Nicole Kidman.
You should.
Come here.
I wanna
Let's
go
talk
outside.
about Sarah Jessica Parker instead.
Whoa.
SJP.
Married to Matthew
And what about
Broderick.
her?
Nice. He killed a guy.
He did.
Matthew Broderick.
She
Lead
was
singer
on
of
Sex
Loaded
and the
Diaper.
City.
She was.
Mhm.
She was in
She-
New Year's Eve.
She chills, and she's going to introduce our movie for us today.
Okay. What does she sound like?
Oh, hi, I'm Sarah.
Is she also Australian?
No,
No.
I think she's like probably from like Kentucky or something.
Okay. Y'all.
Whoa, you're really good at that.
Yeah, I think I have a gift.
Tell us dreams matter here, and heartbreak feels
Miss-
real.
Miss Parker here, and dreams are the mind's heartbreak.
Yeah.
This is where
Y'all.
heartbreak feels good.
Yeah.
I did see Nicole this week
We're not talking about her.
with Bobby, with Margot Robbie.
She's in that?
She's Bobby.
No, Nicole Kidman.
She's Tentacle
No.
Barbie.
Oh, tentacle Barbie. She has a trench coat, but when you open her at home, she's got tentacles. on
Best
her
selling
instead of
toy at
human legs
Christmas
and
this
arms.
year.
The
Yeah.
Lovecraftian
right now.
Barbie.
Yeah.
Buy them now. It's going to be a huge hit at Christmas this year.
Lovecraftian
Tentacle Barbie.
Barbie is just a good name for Nicole Kidman because that's real Nicole Kidman. Lovecraftian Nicole would be something that our brains couldn't conceive.
Like our
I don't
souls can't handle either.
think. Yeah, we would be. We'd be like rendered unconscious and maybe dead, just on impact.
100% dead.
Flattened.
Yeah, just from seeing her.
Flattened?
Yeah,
Our atoms flatten out.
psychologically. Yeah.
Her Adam's apple flattens out.
Mm.
Good intro.
Yeah.
It's not the intro.
Intro to this part.
Thanks.
Intro to
Intro
this
two.
part.
Thanks,
Intro
SJP.
But with that, we can get into the
Movie.
movie.
Birthday.
You guys rent this bitch?
I
Yeah.
bought it.
Bought it, bitch.
We
I illegally streamed it because I wanted to be as with the people as I could,
that makes sense.
and I didn't want to pay for it.
With the people, the people's movie.
How
No,
does
we had
what?
like a lot of credit built up from doing like Prime Day shippings through Amazon for all of our like presents from our registry.
Yeah.
And each time you're like delay $16 on Ultra HD
Yeah,
became $3 to buy.
not too bad.
It cheated the system.
He cheated.
Cheated.
Oh my god. Get that shit out of here.
Get it out.
Get it out.
It looks so bad. You look like Miss Kwan.
No. That's the last thing I wanted. Was to look like Mrs. Kwan.
It's like
Get it
freezing
out.
intermittently too. It makes it look so much worse.
It's making the connection worse.
He's doing the coup. Yeah. Which
A
we can't really
destructive
afford.
bit.
For art.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Doing the Kubrick stare.
For art.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Did he use the bathroom?
Caesar had maybe the longest pee I've ever seen from him, and Louis just sat in the bed.
The bathroom.
That's okay. All
But
right.
he's still being like weird.
He's always weird in the basement.
That's fair. He
We
is.
start.
My first note for us is that it opens up kind of right away. Two kids sitting against a hotel wall, a motel wall actually, when a kid comes running across screaming for them. Dickie coming for Scooty and Mooney. And all he says is freshies at the future. I was like, I have no clue what this means, but great.
We know now.
We do.
Oh my
It's
God.
plural. It's not a guy.
Fresh meat. It's new people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
thought it was a guy
literally
named Fresh.
just clicked in my brain when you said it.
There's
I
stuff
thought
in
it
this
was
all the whole
Princeton
movie
too.
that clicked. There was like, oh fuck, yeah. Which
Yeah.
is like you wouldn't expect for a movie like this, but yeah.
Yeah,
Fresh
I
is the
literally
future.
thought that's what they were calling the grandma until you just said it and it clicked.
Mm.
They were, yeah.
It's their
Yeah.
slang. It's kind of
Yeah.
like
Meat
their
and
prison,
Future
right? It's
Yeah.
if you look at this kind of like a prison movie, which it kind of is in a way. You're like, that's the new guys coming in.
Yeah.
Check them out. Let's fuck with them.
Or a cute high school movie.
Sorry, I kicked
That
the table really hard.
Plays
So
them
hard.
But the future is the Futureland Inn. It's
Mhm.
the motel just across the street or just down the street.
Or
Is
is it
this-
a metaphor?
Oh fuck! God damn it! It probably is. It's the intro credits, as we are known to talk about as well, are just fucking pristine and beautiful. It's you get that shot, the kids leaving to go get the freshies, and you hang on that pink wall, and you get the credits and like big pastel white over it. I'm like, move.
While Celebration by Kool and the Gang plays
Yeah,
in
a
front of the
needle
purple
drop.
wall.
I don't even remember the intro credits. They were so good.
We'll probably talk about it a
He
bunch.
usually
But
hates
this
them.
movie
Yeah.
employs
I'm
color
sure they were bad.
so much.
Employs color?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Hires them out.
Like,
Yeah.
deploys color.
I say employees too, Graham.
Thank you, Lucas.
I read too, it's kind of a focus of his, especially on this like creamy film stock, which it looks so good as well. Because he was like, I don't want to be known as the iPhone guy. That was kind of my deal with the last one. He's like, which is like not really a flashy movie in any way, but he's like, everyone's like, it's the iPhone movie, and he's like, that's well, whatever. So he's like, I gotta swerve and be like the film guy in this one, and it looks so goddamn good.
Did you say creamy film
Yeah.
stock?
Yeah.
After these intro credits, they go running towards the Futureland Inn and go up to the balcony, start spitting over the rail on this motel on top of a car. This lady comes out, I think Georgia or Gloria. What was her name? Gloria?
No, Gloria's the boob lady. This
Well,
is,
Gloria's
I think-
the boob lady.
Yeah. This is Manfred, I think.
I think you're right.
Janet.
Well, she comes out screaming at him, like, why the fuck are you spitting on my car? Mooney, the little 6-year-old girl, just immediately just cussing right.
Fortuner, yeah. I don't even fucking live here. Dumb
Yeah.
bitch.
You
Calling
ratchet
her, like-
shit ass bitch. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Fucking daughter.
The kids, yeah, it's
Colorful language.
and
As colorful as the
part-
film.
it's so creamy. Part of why I
Don't say it again.
I love this movie this time around. I'm sure Marina can relate to a little bit as well, but it's like these like kids, I'm like, these are like the goddamn mission kids. It's like really yanking at my heartstrings too. I'm like, I know like all these kids running up and down the streets of Mission in the fucking hallways.
Yeah.
You know, these little shit ass ragtag kids you can't help but love.
Yep.
Can't help it.
All of the kids at my school.
Mooney goes above and beyond too, where she spits on Jancy, her daughter.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that Jancy ends up being like her best friend when she spit on her.
It's like the initiation.
I guess
Kinda.
that's true. Yeah, you were comparing it to a jail movie.
So
It's a gang.
Dickie gets in trouble. He's staying back at the Futureland Inn. Scooty and Mooney make it back to the Magic Castle Motel where they live. This is this giant purple palace managed by Bobby, by Willem Dafoe. And the lady who got her car spit on shows up, demands to speak with Bobby as the manager. And so she confronts Haley, who is Mooney's mom, about the whole incident. And Haley makes him go get paper towels to clean it all up. She doesn't seem to be the most active parent, but she does make sure that Mooney and Scooty do what's right and clean up her car.
Kinda.
I mean, they're kids. They're going to have fun. And that's what happens when they're cleaning the car. They make a game out of it.
She's a complicated figure, and I think her character is kind of embodied even in this, because there is a sense of, they got to go do the right thing and clean it up. But the whole time she's also like, fucking my kids didn't do that, you fucking crazy bitch. Why are you up here talking shit to me? So there's like a part of her wants to do the right thing, and part of her is so rebellious in counterculture. She's just like, fuck everybody else.
Honestly, that's exactly what she's like. Because she doesn't care what the other people think about her or her children. They're doing their own thing.
I would agree, but also not agree too. I think she deeply cares what people think about her as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But also at the same time doesn't. She doesn't. You're right.
She doesn't give no shits. She gives the shits.
She has the shit.
She takes the shit.
Laxatives.
Yeah.
She loves Miralax so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, the kids are like cleaning off her car with the paper towels, just standing on the hood of her car, just wiping it down. But they're just laughing, making games out of it. And the mom's like, "What the fuck is this? Like, tell them to. They're not slaves, but."
Yeah, the grandma like wants it to be a punishment, but the mom's just like, "Oh, they're kids. Like, let them have fun. They're cleaning it up. Whatever."
Mooney even cons Jancy into helping them clean their own spit off her grandma's car.
Yeah.
After being spit on herself.
Yeah.
Power move.
Want to do it.
Mooney is the alpha.
Kind of. At times, she is, yeah.
At times.
I laugh really hard because she's like, we should clean the inside, too. It's gross in there.
Yeah.
Shit's disgusting.
They're so good.
So then Mooney and Scooty are just like sitting on a wall when a lady in a restaurant waves them over to come and grab food from the back door. This seems to be Scooty's mom.
It is.
What was her name? Alyssa?
Wait, is this when they're just
man.
like...
I was so drunk when I watched this.
They're just sitting against that wall, like with the apples?
Yeah, it's Ashley.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's shots like that peppered throughout where they're behind like a mural. Or it's just like Jesus Christ, how did they get this? It's the editing in this movie too. It's very non-linear, right? It doesn't one storyline has to go to the next one, but I think it's the golden rule of movies and like the golden rule of editing is everything is just golden, no matter what it is. If it's not relevant to the plot or whatever, it's just the kids like fucking around at the wall. It's so good. And like maybe like a studio movie would be like, get this out. It doesn't relate to the plot or it's not doing anything. But in a movie like this, it's just all golden. And I don't know. I can't imagine cutting anything, even though it's not necessarily relevant to the ending destruction of them.
I think of my favorite moments of the film
are
the kids being rapscallion kids doing their little shit.
That's like the whole movie is just these little vignettes of... Did I lose you guys? Lost him.
we can't even talk about them because
I'm back.
it's like it's just like
Keep
every
chugging.
shot in the movie, like, but they're just so like interspersed perfectly.
They're all
If
golden.
that makes sense. Yeah.
It's like you think you've got enough of it, and then it gives you one more, and you're like, well, that was peaceful.
Yeah.
As chaotic as they may be. Well, then you get a scene that they're eating their waffles in the morning. All of them are just flipping off these helicopters. Another one of these scenes where you're like, you didn't need this, but it's awesome.
Yeah, and it seems, now that I know what I know, it seems improvised that the kids would flip off the helicopters that have just been going in and out all day long. Brandon, stop doing that.
Yeah, that definitely worsens the
It looks like
connection.
Miss Kwan.
Quit saying it looked like Mrs. Kwan.
Well, Marina wasn't here earlier when I made that fire roast.
We saw a commercial where we thought Mrs. Kwan was in it.
That's true.
Was she selling cars? Was she the Carfax box?
No,
Okay,
it was
good.
the commercial for like Simparica or something. Some medicine.
And she was one of the old people that are like smiling, hugging their loved ones.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I can shit normally for a week if I take one of these pills.
And she also does play like racquetball in it or something.
Yeah, they're like
Pickleball.
Yeah, they hit it once, and then the actors can't do it a second time, so they just like pose with
High
the tennis
five.
racket. Yeah, one of those.
All right, back on track.
No.
So Haley and Ashley are going clubbing at the night while they're leaving their kids in the hotel.
Yeah, they just like drop them off at the neighbors.
She's going to babysit. And Haley's talking to someone about losing her job for not giving blowjobs in the back of the strip club and just dancing instead. The whole system's out to get her.
Which is, knowing Haley, is probably partially true, but also probably not true. She's probably just saving face. But we look at her with such empathy the whole time that even if it's not the case, you still like her, and you're like, just get away with it, please. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be scummy. I don't care. You're fine. Make it
It's
work.
like-
I think that's my impression of the character, anyways.
The exact way that Bobby starts to look at her further in the film. It's like, I know what you're doing, but I need to support you so that Mooney doesn't go.
Yeah, like I know what you're doing, but I also know that you're a good person. And like in some ways that outweighs it.
But how good can she really be with what she does? But she's still, I think the whole beauty of the movie is, I think she's incredibly flawed, especially as a mother, but the movie doesn't judge her for that. I think it just I think it has a neutral view.
Yeah.
I think if anything, it's sympathetic for her.
Well, the kids end up heading over to Futureland Inn and are able to get Jancy to come out and play with them. This is their new friend in their crew, and they show her Orange World, they show her this magic gift shop, and then they make their way all the way to the ice cream shop, where they end up conning customers into giving them money for ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
God.
I won't say it right now because I'm sure somebody probably has it as a quote, but they say the funniest things.
Do it.
I don't remember exactly what it was, but they tried to tell someone that the doctor said they have asthma and they need to eat ice cream like right away.
And another one's like, yeah, I have asthma too.
Yeah, they just say the silliest things to try to get money from people.
Nailed that quote.